We've all been there. The textbook is open, the laptop is ready, and yet nothing happens. You stare at the words, but they blur together. The motivation, gone. The focus, non-existent. Instead, every little thing suddenly seems more interesting than studying. Checking your phone, rearranging your desk, even watching paint dry sounds appealing. But here's the truth. Waiting for motivation to magically appear is a trap. Successful students, professionals, and high achievers don't rely on fleeting bursts of inspiration. They have strategies. And today, I'm going to give you 8 practical, no-nonsense ways to force yourself to study, even when your brain is screaming no. So if you're tired of feeling stuck and want to take control, let's dive in. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to study, focus, and get things done, whether you feel like it or not. The hardest part of studying is starting. So instead of committing to hours of work, tell yourself you'll just study for 5 minutes. That's it. No pressure. Often, once you start, you'll realize it's not so bad, and you'll naturally keep going. This psychological trick reduces resistance and makes studying feel less overwhelming. To reinforce this, set a timer for 5 minutes and pick a small task, like reading a single page or summarizing a paragraph. You'll likely continue beyond 5 minutes, but even if you don't, you've still made progress. Think of it like going to the gym. The hardest part is getting dressed and stepping out the door. Once you start, you're in motion. Your environment plays a huge role in your ability to focus. Put your phone in another room, or use apps like Forest or Cold Turkey to block distractions. Find a quiet space, wear noise-canceling headphones, and organize your materials before you start. The fewer distractions, the easier it is to get in the zone. Additionally, use the 2-minute rule. If something distracts you, write it down and promise to handle it after your study session. This helps keep your mind clear and focused. Try setting up a dedicated study space with everything you need, so you don't have to waste time searching for materials. Use the Pomodoro Technique. Work in short bursts. Studying for hours without breaks is a recipe for burnout. Instead, try the Pomodoro Technique. Study for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. Repeat this cycle 4 times, then take a longer break. This keeps your brain fresh and makes studying feel more manageable. You can also tweak the timing. Some people prefer 50-minute sessions with 10-minute breaks. Find what works for you and stick to it. During your breaks, avoid social media or anything that can suck you in. Go for a quick walk, stretch, or get a glass of water instead. If studying feels like a chore, you'll avoid it. So turn it into a game. Give yourself points for every completed task. Use apps like Habitica to track progress, or set up rewards, like a small treat or a 10-minute break after completing a section. The more fun you make it, the more likely you are to stay engaged. A fun tip: create a study playlist with music that keeps you energized or relaxed, depending on the task. If you prefer total silence, try white noise or ambient sounds to help you concentrate. And remember, sometimes a simple mindset shift, thinking of studying as an opportunity rather than a burden, can make a huge difference. Study in public. Use social pressure to your advantage. Ever noticed how it's easier to focus in a library or a cafe? That's because of the audience effect. We tend to stay on task when we know others might be watching. Try studying in public places, or even joining a virtual study group for accountability. Alternatively, use the body doubling method. Study on a video call with a friend, even if you're working on different subjects. Just having someone else present, even virtually, can boost your focus. Use active learning techniques. Passive reading won't cut it. Highlighting and rereading are not the most effective study methods. Instead, try active techniques like teaching the material to someone else, creating flashcards, practicing with past exams or quizzes, writing summaries in your own words. The more you engage with the material, the better you'll retain it. Another great method is the Feynman technique. Explain the topic as if you were teaching a child. If you struggle to simplify it, you need to study that part more. Also, use color-coded notes or mind maps to visually organize complex information. Develop a study routine. Make it a habit. Your brain loves consistency. If you study at the same time every day, it becomes part of your routine, like brushing your teeth Over time, you'll resist studying less because it will feel automatic. Start small and build up your habit gradually. Also, pair studying with another habit. For example, always review notes right after lunch or study for 30 minutes before bed. This habit stacking makes it easier to stay consistent. Over time, your brain will associate certain actions with study time, making it easier to get started. Remember your why. Connect studying to your goals. When motivation is low, remind yourself why you're studying. Is it to get into your dream university, land a great job, gain financial freedom? Write your goals down and place them where you can see them. The stronger your why, the easier it is to push through the tough moments. Try visualization. Imagine yourself achieving your goals and how studying contributes to that success. This keeps you focused and motivated. Another tip is to read success stories of people who have been in your position and made it. Knowing that others have overcome the same struggles can be incredibly motivating. Studying isn't about waiting for motivation. It's about taking action despite not feeling like it. Now that you have these 8 strategies, pick one and apply it today. Start small, stay consistent, and trust the process. Now, I want to hear from you. What is the biggest challenge you face when trying to study? Drop a comment below and let's discuss. Do you struggle with procrastination, distractions, or something else? Let's talk about it in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs it. Now go crush your study goals. You've got this.